Welcome! Today I've got a short little routine for you designed for beginners. So there's absolutely no experience necessary, you just need to follow along and we'll do some easy movements that will bring you into the present moment and will help you relax. Welcome to Happy Qi, Happy Me. My name is Nicole, so let's get started. We will start off with some shaking to release tension. So we'll start shaking into our hands. And then we'll shake into all of our arms. We'll start shaking into our upper body. And then we'll also start bouncing into our legs. Just shaking, letting go of any tension that you're holding in your body. So if you feel a little bit tense somewhere, you can shake into that part. Taking deep breaths, and if you like, you can sigh out. One more, breathing in and letting go. Coming back to our center and just notice how you feel. Do you notice how there's more energy in your body? Perhaps you feel a little bit of tingling in your hands or somewhere else in your body. Next, we'll do knocking on the door of life. We'll have our knees slightly bent about shoulder width apart, and then we'll start turning from our hips and our waist. And we will allow our arms to gently knock across our body. And what we're doing here is we are knocking on a point called the door of life, which helps us to increase our energy, give us a little boost. It also helps us to loosen up things so the energy can flow a little bit better throughout the spine and travel throughout the body. We'll do a few more in our own time. And then we'll slowly unravel, coming back to the center. We'll bring our hands round in front of us. We'll breathe in, hands float up. And then our hands are pointing towards the sky. We breathe out as the hands come back down the same way. Breathing in. And breathing out. This movement is called Buddha holds up the earth. Breathing in. And breathing out. I always feel much more relaxed after this one because it helps you really come into the present moment. Focus on your breath. Breathing in and breathing out. And we'll do one last one. In and out. Next, we'll do opening the flow. So we'll allow our hands to float up to about shoulder height and back down. Allowing our hands to float up and back down. And then we can breathe in as the hands come up. And we can breathe out as they float back down. We'll do a few more in our own time. relaxing into the movement and enjoying this standing meditation. One last one, breathing in and breathing out, and release. We'll bring our feet a little bit wider apart. One hand comes up to about chest height and the other stays below. We'll shift our weight over, turn, and then changing the hand so the other one comes up. Shifting our weight, swapping the hands, and we'll repeat. So shifting the weight, swapping the hands, going the other way. And with this one, you can just breathe naturally, whichever way feels good for you. This movement is called cloudy hands, and it helps us to open up the heart center. We'll do a few more in our own time. And one more each way. And we'll release. We'll finish off with pulling down the heavens, so bringing our feet together, hands float up and down the center. Hands floating up, and they come back down through the center. Breathing in as they come up, and breathing out as they come back down. So what we're doing here is we're just balancing our whole practice, sealing it all in. Sealing in all the goodness, all the wonderful things we've just done for ourselves. We'll do a few more. And one last one, breathing in and breathing out, releasing our hands. So as you can see, you don't need a lot of time, you just need a few movements, a little bit of Qi Gong to feel better, to feel more relaxed, and to become more present in the now. Please feel free to share this video with your friends and family. Don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you next time. Bye!